イベントありますよ。
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Passing into a corner. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 has been using their drive gauge liberally to try and set the pace of this round. Getting the throws pumped up hell. That didn't look like a fair fight at all. But let me hear your thoughts. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be brushes that off and keeps going. That corner's gonna make it hard to get away. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Wow, that's some big time damage there. Now can they finish the job? Gain some meter here, investing in the round. Goes for the level 3 super art to show them this is how we roll in this town. Crowds them from above. A real test of nerve here. Spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here will be big. They exchange blows. They gotta dig down deep here. Down and out. Hard fought on both sides. What did you think? Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Throws them. What's next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting hits. Player 1 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next? Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here? Spins the meter on the super art. Smart move to stay on guard. Renversé. The hit throw connects. Juicy opportunity now in the corner. For the critical art. real gambler. Low on life, still willing to risk it all in this critical art to build that cash money damage they need. Will we see a drive impact? Closing moments of more fuel for the fire. Hook 'em up.
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
Backs off. Finds the target.
そうサニー
What are they gonna do? You're done.
すごすぎる
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
わー頑張れ
Nothing stops this train.
いいよ
OG Psycho Uppercut puts him on the rope. Throws a fireball. They trade hits. Clutch, anti-air.
ナイスナイス展開が早い相手もついてこれてないぞ
Get ready to be thrown to the sun. This is gonna hurt. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? They're in range. Sets up with the jump in. Crushes in. Jump and tries to act quickly, but with the attack.
まずい
Closes it out.
マジでいいマジでいい
Manon win!
Fire two. Had to work extra for that one. Plenty of highs and lows in that match.
それでは褒めるよ偉かったね
They're still home. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
あ北ファンにします
Answers with the psycho uppercut. Scrapping it out up close. They hit each other?
そうそう
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
マットがちぎる世界平気に注意
Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Hitting the throws bump to KO. What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
素晴らしいですね意識したことができてるんじゃないでしょうか
Alright, let's see what happens in this next round. They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
とにかく手を出すか一旦お茶を濁すか性格は自分ですね
Still slugging it out and getting sweaty. They were on high alert for a drive impact.
いろいろな技が出せてすごい
With the 1, 2, 3. Put some distance between them. Doesn't want to engage. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Anti-air drops him.
そうそうそう
Gotta be careful not to whisper. They're going for the super art? That's the counter. Holding it out with the super art. Nice move. It's there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
もう訳わかんなくなったら攻めよういけるぞ
Test the waters with a fireball. Takes the high ground.
手のひらの上ってことですわ
Back into the corner. Denied. Deep soul and locks him out.
危なかった
There's him with the round set.
まだまだいけるよ
Amazing.
いいよ
What perfect timing. The jump in is denied. Medium kick and eats it. Nothing but air.
まずい
Crowns it from above. That's gonna leave him wrapped. Closes it out.
めっちゃいいや
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
いやーほんとありがとね
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
あ一旦換気してきます
Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Just out of range for that stuff.
全部見てますっと
Saw that jump in from a mile away and parries it perfectly.
人気の隙に差し込んでいく
Getting the throws pumped up with Mane's Dore. Player 2 chases him down. Nice! Sees the combo through and takes the round.
ナイス
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
いやーうまい落ち着けれるかクールに守るか楽しみです
Got that right. Oh, the next round starts. Waltzes in there and sweeps him up, takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
ダメージにつなげられていないぞ
Super art hits. see both fighters kick it into full gear. Now, can they finish the job? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Their spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here will be big. Not much life difference. Honestly continued, they were baiting that the whole time?
そうそうそう。いい感じだ。
Connects with the medium kick. You're done!
すごすぎる。全力で。
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
もうマジわかんなくなったら攻めよう。いけるぞ。
What opening statement there? Woo, it's after for that.
うわー、今の届かないぞ。
Reverse. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Heads on the hunt. There's a burnout.
わかんないよ。
Confirms the reservation for Psycho Saber. Are we going to see a comeback? It just bets it all on the driver. Will this super art do anything?
うまい。
Starting stepping up for the rematch.
あ、一旦換気してきます。
Who gained control of the match in the early going? Decides to go with the target combo. Very dangerous range. Definitely get clipped by something. Player 1 has the life advantage.
ライブ選手も注意してね。
Player 1 has used up all their drive. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also diminished. Goes for the super art. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of something big. Getting the throws pumped up with Bené's Torre. Like, ooh, burnout activated.
守りは崩れた。犠牲には気をつけて。
Oh, wraps it up with the decisive combo. Man, they were scrapping. What do you think?
そうですね。これでも一旦換気してきます。
Instant jumping. All right, who's gonna swing first? This match just started and it can go either way.
守りきるのは難しいってどこかで見たからね。
Sneaks in a bump. Dares to change the side. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
互い慎重な立ち回りでしたね。
Peppers him with the psycho flip. Player 2 will need to play experiencing burnout. Needs to find a chance to seal the deal here. They must have a game plan here with the critical art on deck. Executing that plan is the key. Drive impact could be the end of it. That's gonna leave him wrapped. Bites out from the corner, back to the center of just goes for it at this one. Down and out.
すごい。言うことなしの内容だ。
That was a close one. Had me sweating over here.
ポイントがいたのは楽しいね。 頑張ってね。
All right, this is a mirror match, so both players can match each other move for move. You don't want to get clowned on and lose here, but no pressure. Okay,
この瞬間を待っていたな。
let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
何が起こるか楽しみです。
Let's spot forward throw. Goes for the drive rush there. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
この攻めを通したい。
They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Grab, miss it. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
偉い。
Peppers up with a psycho whip. Will we see a drive impact? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake. Drive rush to keep it going. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure and distance down to the wire.
遠征のスキーが突っ込んでいく。
KO. What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
それマジですね。めっちゃ楽しいんだよ。
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Absorbs the attack and fires back.
最速のインパクトを許すな。
Hits him with the 1, 2, 3. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? It's a good spot to use the super.
ナイスナイス。
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Peppers him with the psycho whip. Gets clipped by the anti-air.
ナイスナイス。ここだったな今の。冴えてる。
Why? What a slick combo to take that round.
めっちゃいいや。
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
いや素晴らしい。さすがです。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Drive rush to keep the momentum. Fights out of the corner, but not able to relax just yet. Goes for the throw.
突っ込んでいく。
drive impact is blocked. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Peppers them with the Psycho Grip. Experiencing burnout. KO. Bags around. What did you make of it? You got that right. Oh, the next round started. Instant jumping. Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here? Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Still struggling for control of the move. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Making sure they're done. Using the super to get the KO. KO! See, that's what happens when you let your mouth write checks, your hands can't cash. Create distance and try to get a read on the opponent. Peppers them with the Psycho Grip. Here comes the corner press. Burns out. Whip. Wide open. Player 1 only trumps that on. Gives the ribcage some TLC. Crowns the from above. Player 2 can't win this without pulling the trigger. For real test of nervousness. Looking for old progress. Throws him. This is gonna hurt. Still have drive impact here. Oh my God! Reflect on your sin. What a smart throw! They are done. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays of this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. Yo, I can't argue with it. What a game. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Pressuring them in the corner. Alright, what's coming next? That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Takes a trip. Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their drive rush to keep it going. Peppers them with the Psycho Grip. Zones with the Fireball. It's there! There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to. A trade, but they're not worried. Alright, who's gonna swing first? Heel rush. Dash geniusly springs forward with the drive rush. Sneaks in above. Hits him with the 1-2-3. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this situation. What patience to scout out the counterattack. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure. Down and out. That's what happens when you capitalize on all your chances. Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet. We're still early in the round. Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Still slugging it out here. This is a good range to test the opponent's reactions to fireballs. Drive rush gets in their face. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if this drive gauge runs out. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Answers with the Psycho uppercut. Player 2 has completely used all their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Get the KO! Player 2 with with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
言うことなしですね。めっちゃ上手ですよ。
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Super Armor does its job.
人気のシーンが仕込んでいく。
Peppers him with the Psycho Grip. OD Psycho Uppercut puts him on the rope. The spacing is so on point right now. Any mistake here will be big. Could be looking to start something.
ふむ、すべて手に取るように分かっちゃいました。
Jump! Picks up the counter. This is going to be smooth.
まあ、そういうことがありますわな。
Better look away, because when Air's training in the chamber, it can get very ugly. They're backed up into the corner.
腕のリソースはたっぷりある。
You're done!
マジでいい、マジでいい。
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
うわー、頑張れー。
They're letting it fly from the get-go. Bill brushes that off and keeps going.
うわ、僕だったな、今の。
Peppers him with the cycle. Saw that counterattack coming.
危なかったー。
Gives the ribcage some TL. Drive impact misses.
うわー、今の届かないの。
Nowhere to run. That combo finishes it.
めっちゃいいやん。
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
いやー、ほんと、ありがとね。
It is not over. They want that run back. How's this going to unfold?
あ、いた感じします。
Hits him with the 1, 2, 3. Holds out with the block.
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ、本当に。
Throws him. What's next? From up above. Brings it all together. Big count.
まあ、そういうことがありますわな。
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this. Saw that counterattack coming. KO.
マジでいい、マジでいい。
That match was too close, but definitely kind of match you like to see, right?
はい、ほらほらしました。
Starts the party with a jump in. Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
うわー、緊張してきた。
Ooh, burnout activation.
守りは崩れた。犠牲には気をつけて。
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
いろいろな技が出せてすごい。
Oh, what a read to block the drive impact.
危なかった。
Gotta be mindful of reach and jump in this range. Peppers him with the Psycho Grip.
最後まで気を抜かないで。
One uses their drive gauge. Are we going to see a pop or the critical one?
ナイスナイス。
Got the full super gauge for the Psycho Chamber. Can anyone tell them? And loves to see tenderized.
元気だね。マジ
It's there.
やるな
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
ー。いやー、ほんと、ありがとね。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
気になる、気になる。まだ寝れない。
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
この攻めを殺したい。
Damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan.
ドライブ兵器にも注意してね。
Takes the combo. Anticipated that counter hit.
ナイス。
That last round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
熱くぶつかりに行くか、プールでマイペースに戦うか、楽しみです。
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
程よく評価を大事にしていきましょう。
Big throw.
そうそうそう。
Shoots off a fireball up close.
そうそう。
Grabs him.
人気のシーン差し込んでいく。
Barely blocks the jump in. Spacek springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Experiencing burning.
めっちゃ緊張してるのかも。いけるよ。
Will we see a drive impact? Jump! Heel rush. He nice at jumping.
そうそうそう。
Between the wall and a hard play. KO.
めっちゃいいやん。
That was some rock solid play we just saw there. If this continues, we might be leaving early.
こっちはわかります。難しいですよ、これは。
Closes it out.
めっちゃいいやん。
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
本当にすごいです。試合をありがとうございます。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
あ、自動換気してきます。
Peppers them with the psycho kick. Player 2 chases him down.
なんとか切り抜けたい。
Needs to jump in. Boxing with the target combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Combo with the target combo. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Fights out from the corner. KO. Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
いやー、うまい。熱くしてみるか、クールに守るか。楽しいです。
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. Uses the drive rush to deprive them of their turn. Add the radar up and running.
見てますっと。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. That's count.
もっと体に吸い込んでみたらいいかもね。
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Oh my god, we got a stun.
めっちゃ緊張してるのかも。見てみよう。
And some damage. And Flair with the super.
そうそうそう。
Making sure they're done. Using the super to get the KO. KO. I bet everyone watching that last round could feel the pressure coming through their screens.
もっちゃわかります。難しいですよ、これは。
Opens with a fireball. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. They're turning it up a notch. We might see some rush down here.
大丈夫？回復するのはありだよ。
Connects with the throw.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
Steel has drive impact here. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Nothing but space and opportunity and reads the jump in perfect.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
They're in the corner. This may change the match. And whip. They're wild down and out.
すげえ。言うことなしの内容だ。
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
本当にすごいです。いい試合をありがとうございます。
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
どこまでちげえや。
Hits him with the 1, 2, 3. Throws to get around their defense.
意識できるのが素晴らしいですよ。
Picks up some quick damage with that combo. Super armor does its job.
最速のインパクトを許すな。意識できるのが素晴らしいですよ、本当に。
Got to be before drive impact. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
なんとか切り抜けたい。ステージに注意。
Drive rush to keep it going. KO.
ほら素晴らしい。
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
素晴らしいですね。意識したことができてるんじゃないでしょうか。
Alright, let's see what happens in this next round. Takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
ダメージにつなげられていないぞ。
Spins all that gauge for a one-way trip to the chamber. Ed's looking to do some psycho damage here. Now can they finish the job? Ooh, burnout activated.
おじゃ外れた。上には気をつけて。
They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Oh my god, we got it done.
めっちゃ緊張してるのかも。
What a slick combo to take that round.
マジでいい。マジでいい。
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
今なら誰でも倒せそうな気がする。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
気になる。気になる。まだ寝れない。
Knockdown.
イケメンにも行っちゃうよ。
Uses a drive parry against the attack. Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. Starts off zoning with a fireball. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. super armor does its job.
反則のインパクトを許すな。
Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. Combo with the target combo. That's some big juicy damage on that counter.
広い。そうでした。つなげましたね。
Life lead opens up.
もう少しで勝てる。
KO.
オーケー。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
なるほど、マジですね。めっちゃ上手でしたよ。
You got that right. Oh, the next round started. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
とにかく手を出す。
Smart move to stay on guard.
危なかった。
They've got the leader for a drive attack. Pounces on that mistake with the impact for the punish counter.
ナイスナイス。
Oh, big psycho uppercut puts him on the rope. Not a lot of life to work with.
相手も縮こまってるよ。やっちゃってみたい。いい感じだ。素晴らしい。
It's there.
やるな。
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
もうマジ分かったフラットにしてみよう。いけるぞ。
Last chance? It's now or never. Brushes that off and keeps going.
素晴らしい。ファイター。
Super hard to show what a PhD in fighting can do for you. Confirms the reservation of Psycho Kingdom. Still ready to pull the trigger forward run. Drive rush. Player 2 has super gauge that punish, counter, or react.
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
As the throw connects.
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
It's up close and personal. Player 1 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna take it? Player 2, this kid needs some big damage. Oh my god, did they just choke it away? Will they gamble something here on the drive move? That corner position could be dangerous. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in, a dash. Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? Oh!
再開さながらの時でした。
Player 1 was the only one left standing after that. That's what I like to see. Talk that.
これでは褒めるよ。偉かったね。
It is not over. They want that run back. How's this going to unfold?
じゃあこっち行きます。
Uses a target combo as a filler. Oh, deep psycho uppercut puts him on the rope. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
いやいや、落ち着けてね。
I wonder what the plan is here. Gets the jump in. Backs him into a corner.
この攻めを通したい。
Misses the drive in. Brings it all together.
そうそうそう。
Nails the anti-air.
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ。本当に。
This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Experiencing burnout.
めっちゃ緊張してるの。
KO.
めっちゃいいや。
Did you feel that? That's tension in the air.
力のこもったぶつかり合いという感じでした。
All right, who's gonna swing first?
お願いします。
Still plenty of time left.
君は大丈夫？回復するのはありだよ。
Backed into the corner with pressure building.
なんとか切り抜けない。
What patience to scout out the counterattack.
危なかった。
Got the leader for a drive attack. Peppers him with the psycho hit. Oh, deep psycho uppercut puts him on the rope. What? It's anti-air.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
What are they gonna do?
見えてる。勝ちが見えてるよ。
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? They're backed up into the corner. Ball free part? Yo, what's gonna happen? Oh, got the full super gauge for the psycho chamber. Gets anyone failure and loves to be tenderized.
何？
Both of them back off. They may be prepping for a final exchange.
よー。
Closes it out.
すごすぎる。
was a real intense fight.
あー、ほんと、ありがとね。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
あ、いただきしてきます。
Got their eye on the edge. Throws to get around their defense.
全部見てますっと。
Goes for the fireball. Maintains composure and fights out of the corner. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Takes the jump in. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Will this super art connect?
平成の式に差し込んでいく。もう少しで勝てそう。
Oh.
ダメージ下げられていないの。
Player 2 can't use any more drive without burning out. Will we see a drive impact? Drive rush to keep it well, super art. Sprint comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
なんとか言ってやったからもう。
Round 2 Fight
Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
お願いします。
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
迷ったら攻めるのもいいと思うよ。
Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Drive rush to keep it going. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge.
耐えてる。
Still struggling for control of the neutral. Gets a little space with the throw.
ナイスナイス。
Springs forward with the drive rush.
最後まで気を抜かないで。
A real test of nerve here.
もっと気軽にする。
You're done.
マジでいい。マジでいい。
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
あー、ほんと、ありがとね。 It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold? あ、色パンチしてきます。
At the radar, up and running.
全部見てますっと。
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Player 2 with the life lead.
ほらほら。 全部見てますっと。そうそう。
Player 2 maintaining the corner KO.
あらら。
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity. But how will that affect the next round?
確かに。確かに言ったけど、すごい下がしました。
Muscles in. Nails the anti-air. Still very early in the round. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner hit, calls out their shot, and responds with authority.
素晴らしい。なんだ。いろいろな技が出せてすごい。
Scrapping it out up close. Controls the distance with a smart kill rush back. Not a lot happening, but I'm sure there's a point to this.
ふむ。すべて成功よ。ほら。
A chance for big damage with the punish count.
そうそうそう。
Going in? Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their driver says going for the super hard.
素晴らしい。なんや。平気だね。まだまだいっちゃおう。
Drive impact could be the end of this. Player 1 can't let this simmer. Take down and out.
めっちゃいいやん。
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
わー、かっこいい。
Who will come out on top in this final round?
おいです。なんてことない。
Which fighter will control the distance?
どこ出したないか
Punish counter sets the table for big damage.
の。もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Gotta be careful, takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
どこ出したないか
More fuel on the fire. Hook 'em up. How's it going to unfold?
裏攻撃してきます
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Parries the jump in to shut it down.
リンク色スキー差し込んでいく
Gets a chance with the jump in. Player 2 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive game to tap into. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Grabs him.
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ本当にそう
Peppers him with the psycho grip. KO.
Okay.
Player 1 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
素晴らしいですね意識したことができてるんじゃないでしょうか
Alright, let's see what happens in this next round. Alright, who's gonna swing first?
お互いの全てをぶつけ合う
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Oh, deep psycho uppercut puts him on the ropes. Gets clipped by the anti-air.
ナイス
Full SA meters on Daniel, brushes that off and keeps going. Juicy off the position, a good spot to beat the super. Better look away, because when Ed's training in the chamber, it can get very ugly. What? Ooh, burnout activate. KO. That was a fight for the books. Tell me what you think.
いやー素晴らしい試合でしたねじゃあウィラー一瞬攻撃してきます
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
白ごめんはちげえや
Checks them with the projectile. Big counter.
偉いハードリターンつなげましたね
Player 2 has the life lead.
こっからこっから
Will the hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Absorbs the attack and fires back.
反則のインパクトを許すな
The corner makes it hard to escape. Takes a big gamble and whips out a raw super.
リンク色スキー差し込んでいく
Hits him.
ほら素晴らしい
You could tell that one player was not holding back during that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
確かにお花畑に行く余裕すらあったかもしれません
Goes with a projectile for their opening shot. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Super armor does its job.
反則のインパクトを許すな
Player 2 goes for the super art.
うわ僕だったな今の
Still slugging it out and getting sweaty. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Hits him with the 1, 2, 3. You'll see a parry to answer the impact. Great read.
素晴らしいなんや
Saw that counterattack coming.
危なかった
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge.
展開が早い相手もついてこれてないぞ
Aim with Psycho gets topped off the tank and scores the win.
すごすぎる
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
本当にすごいですいい試合をありがとうございます
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
気になるまだ寝れない
Knockdown.
うまいですね
Will the hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Blocks the jump in. Gets the counter in. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book.
壁弁護しちゃうよ
Parries the attack. Throws him. What's next?
で見てますっ
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake. KO.
と
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
はいだ先生勝ちましたよ
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Goes for the drive rush there. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Smart move to stay on guard. Peppers him with the psycho, answers with the psycho uppercut. Ooh, burnout activation. Looking for a chance. There's nuh-uh to the impact.
槍の前に打ってんだどうするの
Gets the jump in. Hits him Even with the one, there's some meter here, investing in the round.
そうしたら嬉しいことですわ
Goes for the level 3 super art to show them this is how we roll in this round. Big SA hit. It's springs and whips. They're wide open.
まずい
What are they going to do? Drive impact misses.
うわー今の届かないの
Will we see a drop between the wall and a hard and they're stuck.
守りは崩れた犠牲には気をつけてうまい
Back to the next touch may decide the round.
頑張れ
There's a burnout. You're done.
マジでいいマジでいい
Park fought on both sides. What did you think?
ありがとね
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
裏反撃してきます
Was looking for that jump attack.
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ本当に
Solid anti-air there. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
この攻めを通したい
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
偉い
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Throws to get around their defense.
連携の隙に差し込んでいくそうそう
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Peppers them with the psycho grip. Will we see a drive impact? Each hit is so important.
絞りレベルが下がってい
It's there.
るマジでいいマジでいい
I think I forgot to breathe that whole round.
そうですねそれでも一旦換気してきます
Fireballs right out of the gate. Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
うわーどうし
And some damage and flare with the super.
そうそうそう
Goes for the level 3 super art to show them this is how we roll in this round. They're thinking of scoring big off drive rush to keep it going. They exchange blows.
これは痛い
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Experiencing burnout.
守りは崩れた犠牲には気をつけて
We have a super art on crowns from above. Player 2 KO.
めっちゃいいやん
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
もうマジわかんなくなったら攻めよういけるぞ
Starts things off with a jump in. Peppers them with the psycho grip. Connects with the throw.
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
Point blank range here. Close range projector. This is gonna hurt. Psycho grip wakes him up. Timing with that grip. Putting the cherry on top.
まだまだいけるよ
What now? Closes it out.
すげえ言うことなしの代表だ
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
いやーほんとありがとね 応援してるよ
These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
行ってみましょう
Round one. Fight.
The fight just started. This is Tasty Steve on commentary.
頑張って解決していきたいと思います
Lots of aggression from both sides. Goes for the throw.
連携の隙に差し込んでいく
Decides to go with the target combo. Grabs him.
連携の隙に差し込んでいく
Got their eye on the air. Big counter.
第一撃だ
Turn out the trigger. Holds out with the block. Pops him with the target combo.
そうそうそう
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Both players all out of hits. What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
いやーうまい熱く攻めるかクールに守るか楽しいです
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. All right, who's gonna swing first?
お願いします
Uses a target combo as a filler. Goes for the jump in. Sends the meter on the super hard.
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
And they stay on top of it.
いろいろな技が出せてすごい
Going in. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner hand.
攻めの力だ
Brushes that off and keeps going.
素晴らしいうまいじゃん
It's there.
オーケー
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
わー頑張れ
Fight!
Opens with the jump, puts the brakes on the impact.
危なかった
Player one took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet.
すごいじゃん
Player one can't let this sit. They gotta start cooking.
見るところが多すぎる
Turns out.
わかんないよ
Gives the rip through all the way up with the super.
うまい
Passes out the full Cooper gauge for the Psycho Champ. Didn't anyone tell them? And loves to be tenderized. Player one, this kid leads to some big damage. Full drive on deck. Looking for a hole. Passes out that drive for that OD Psycho uppercut. Still have drive impact here. Here comes the corner pressure. Are you for real?
おー大変な流れが持ってきた
Hard fall on both sides. What did you think?
彼らが褒めるよ偉かったね ありがとう
はいイベントありますよHere comes a new challenger.
Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
対戦前からお互いの気迫でピリピリしちゃってますね
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
よろしくお願いします
Starts with the jump in. Starts off zoning with a fireball. Knockdown.
うまいですね
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this round will turn out.
こっからこっから
Parries the projectile. Shuts down the air approach. Player 2 needs to be cautious with drive gauge. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. That throw misses from up above. Buckles in. Who will capitalize on an opening first?
一発の重みが違いすぎる
Fires off a nightshade pulse. Both fighters are barely hanging in there. Good patience to scout out the counterattack.
危なかった
Drop KO.
マジでいいマジでいい
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
はいホラホラしました
Instant jumping. Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
お互いの全てをぶつけ合うとか
Spin some meters to add super damage to the combo.
うまいですねもっと気軽に攻め込んでみてもいいかもね
Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Kill rush. Gotta be mindful of reach and jump into this one. Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the knock them out of the air.
ナイスナイス
Drive gauge on deck. What's the plan? In with the snake. Throws them.
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
Still have drive impact here. Nightshade Bolt needs to find a chance to seal the deal here. Tries to mitigate their movement with Orchid Spring. Nothing but space and opportunity at this point. What are they cooking up? Nightshade, you're done.
すごすぎる
He wins.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
本当にすごいですいい試合をありがとうございます
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
白ごまがちげえや
Got their eye on the air.
全部見てますっと
Tons of time left. How's this match gonna play out?
落ち着いてこうね
Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. The fighters are at a standstill. They gotta be cooking up something. Will the drive rush here open things up for them? Both fighters at 50% health. The axe to the throat.
もう少しで勝てる
Hail!
ナイス
Player 2 with a pretty convincing win. But what's next?
いやーうまい落ち着けるかクールに守るか楽しみです
Got that right. Oh, the next round started. Throws him. What's next?
全部見てますっと
Goes to the overdrive. Risky up close scrap still going on. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
ドライブゲージにも注意してね
Anti-air drops him.
そうそうそう
Peppers him with a psycho blitz. Pressure with full face. Ooh, burnout activation.
おんちゃん崩れにゃ水には気をつけて
Noticeable life lead tries to make something happen with the overdrive arm. They exchange blows.
第一撃だなんかに触りは触りだ天才の
Hey yo!
めっちゃいいや
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
わー頑張れ
Final round. Fight.
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Barely blocks the jump in. Peppers him with the psych. What a smart throw!
手のひらの上ってことですわ
They're in the corner. This may change the match.
見るところが
Super hard to show what a PHP and fighters can do for you.
手のひらの上ってことですわ
Getting that external and internal damage in. The good master taught hockey well.
まだまだいけるよ
Player 2 has used their drive gauge. So you're just in forward rush.
まだまだいけるよ
Oh, that old drive rush. Still have drive impact here. Target combo into. Will they gamble something here on the drive move? Makes it count with the super art. Real, real.
おお大会さながらの動きでした
Player 2 makes some smart moves there. Great game.
我らが褒めるよ偉かったね
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
あみんなファンとしてきます
Who gained control of the match in the early going?
迷ったら攻めるのもいいと思うよ
Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Someone's got to make a move.
もはや自分の死っても過言ではないね
Very dangerous range. Definitely get clipped by something. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. Combo with the target combo. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. From up above, Hey, oh. What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
言うことなしですね。めっちゃ上手ですよ。
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Fires off a nightshade pulse. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it.
どんなに有利に見えても突然負けることもある。怖いゲームだな。
They gotta be careful here, because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash. Nightshade pulse comes out to play. Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Filling out the space.
なるほど。全部理解しました。いい感じだ。
Heel rush. Jumps in. Tries to mitigate their movement with Orchid Spring. Experiencing burnout. The super art connects and it's going to be the kill. It's dead. See what eating your spinach does for you kids? What a win!
いや素晴らしい。さすがです。
Comes a new challenger.
Everyone's getting fired up and we're just ready to get started.
フレルと戦いたかったのに、どうも来たらごめんね。
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, first round. What's going to happen?
大切な穴作れるで。
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
落ち着いていこうね。
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
この攻めを通したい。
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
パス入れば危険もありえそうです。
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they could be. One combo. Just go for it at this range.
いろいろな技が出す。
Hey-o!
オーケー。
Did you feel that? That's tension in the air.
力のこもったぶつかり合いという感じでした。
Round 2. Fight.
Instant jump in. All right, who's gonna swing first?
うわー、緊張してきた。
Jump! Master with the back fist and looking for more. Will this super art connect?
どこだったな今の。
Player 1 will want to take advantage of the meter lead while they have it. They may be planning to spin their drive gauge here.
もっと気軽に攻め込んでみてほしいかもね。
Draco power goes boom! Nowhere to run!
見るところが多すぎる。
Hey, oh!
マジでいい、マジでいい。
See, that's what happens when you let your mouth right check. Your hands can't cash.
めっちゃわかりやすい。難しいですよこれは。
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Goes with the safe stuff with that this can lead to some big damage. Too slippery to get a handle on. Dangerous range here. Sets up with the jump in. Stop this train.
素晴らしい。はいや。
Put in the cherry or turning it all the way up with the super.
いいよ。
Uncooked raw super.
いいよ。
Still can't find a way out of this corner. Something's gotta give.
差をつけていきたいですね。
Back into the Coca up for the rematch.
あ、色換気してきます。
Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Starts the pressure with a rushing attack. Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. Pressuring them in the corner.
この攻めを通したい。攻めにもいけちゃうよ。そうそう。
They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard.
うまいですね。
Impact shut out. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
もう少しで勝てそう。
They break forward to pressure the opponent. Khan charges forward. Baylor springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters are right there. There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to.
いやー、どっちも強い。次も楽しみましょう。
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Opens him up with the throw.
ナイスナイス。
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Double knee press. It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
なんとか切り抜けたい。ステージに注意。
Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Looking for a chance. Jumps up. Gets a little space with the throw. Back to combo, and that's just the start. Well, super hard.
素晴らしい。うまいよ。
Opts for the critical arc.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
Just shreds him with the critical arc. Such a smart play to go for that situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Closes it out.
マジでいい。マジでいい。
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
あー、部長、ありがとね。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
あ、色換気してきます。
Throws a projectile. Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
落ち着いていこうね。
Both fighters sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be the prime time to let it rip. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this ring.
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ、本当に。
Super art is almost empty on both ends. Will they wait it out or engage? Anything could happen here.
なるほど、全部理解しました。
We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Throws to get around their defense. That's some big, juicy damage on that counter.
まあ、そういうこともありますわな。
Oh, what a read to block. Hey, oh.
オーケー。
That match was too close, but definitely kind of match you like to see, right?
力のこもったぶつかり合いという感じでした。
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Back his combo, and that dude springs forward with the drive rush. Feels lugging it out and getting swift. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Avoids a dangerous corner situation. He knives the jump in.
ナイスナイス。
Super on deck for both fighters. That adds some damage and flair with the super.
そうそうそう。
Spins all that game for a one-way trip to the chamber. Ed's looking to do some psycho damage here. Player 1 will need to use their meter wisely. Down and out.
すげえ。言うことなしの内容だ。
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
もうマジわかんなくなったら攻めよう。いけるぞ。
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
トリルが長寿の女神だ。応援してるぞ。
Fights back with solid anti-air.
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
They're sitting on a full super art gauge now. Looking for a good ROI with that backfield. Player 2 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Time to test Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on. Open would knock them out of the air.
ナイスナイス
Impact squash.
危なかった
Reads the overhead wheel and blocks.
二人の前で打ってた
Player 1 chases him down.
なんとか切り抜けたいスペースに注意
Throws him. What's next?
厳正の隙に差し込んでいく
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner press, hits,
オーケ
bags around. What did you make of it?
ーはい先生勝ちましたよ
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two take it to the next level. For shot, Devil's reverse. Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual.
第一撃だ
Scrapping it out up close. Hits him with the 1, 2, 3. Smart play with the throw.
そうそうそう
Both delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Goes with the safe stuff. Sends the meter on the super arch.
手のひらの上ってことですわ遠い
Play turnout trigger. Opt for the critical arc.
手のひらの上ってことですわ
Still alive? Still alive! You're done!
めっちゃいいやん
Hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
本当にすごいです試合はありがとうございます
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
気になる気になるまだ寝れないうまいですね
Starts with the jump in. Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Player 2 has the life lead.
こっからこっから
Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Takes the jump in. Had the radar up and running.
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ本当にそうそうそう
Takes a trip.
もう少しで勝てそう
Okay, created some space here. Are you both exchanging numbers or something? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. KO.
ほら素晴らしい
Bags around. What did you make of it?
素晴らしいですね意識したことができてるんじゃないでしょうか
Alright, let's see what happens in this next round. Jump! Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
程よく緊張感を大事にしていきましょう
Player 2 has the life lead. Can they build on this?
一旦落ちていきたいですね
Hits him with the 1, 2, 3. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Don't mind me, just making a flowchart over here.
ふむ全て適当に分かっちゃいました
Oh, super arc! Hits him with the psycho blitz.
最後まで気を抜かないでいい感じだ
There!
どうしていいマジでいい
That's what happens when you capitalize on all your chances.
今なら何でも倒せそうな気がする
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
気になる気になるまだ寝れない
Still early in the round.
落ち着いてそうね
Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have until their game plan? Very dangerous range. Can definitely get clipped by something. Low heavy.
受け身にしちゃうよ
Very solid corner sweep. Are you both exchanging numbers or something?
大丈夫かお前だ
Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Fireball from a very long range. What's next here?
うんうん
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
もう少しで勝てそう
anything could happen here. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Are you both exchanging numbers or something? Psycho Clicker finds the mark.
いろいろな技が出せてすごい
Needs to find a chance to seal the deal. KO.
ナイス
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
アイドル先生始まったよ
You're 100% right. Let's see if they can clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Jumps up. Taps him with the Psycho Blitz. This may be it. Player 2 has the life advantage.
ドライブテクニックも注意してね
Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Feeling out the space.
なるほどステップに変えてきました
Hits him with the 1, 2, 3. Charges forward. Answers with the Psycho uppercut.
できる勝ちが見えてるよ
Goes for the jump in. Here's solid anti-air.
手のひらの上ってことですわ
Down and out.
すごすぎる
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
もうマジわかんなくなったら攻めよういけるぞ
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Going in with Devil's Reverse. Player 2 didn't rely too much on driving that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here.
さあ攻めたうまく付き合います
Goes for the early super arc to try and establish a big life lead from the get-go. Dangerous range here. Drive game, clutch, anti-air.
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
Reads the jump in perfect.
手のひらの上ってことですわ
Breaks them. Player 1 is in connects with the throw.
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
Nothing but space and opportunity at this point. What are they cooking up?
いけるいけるよいけいけ手のひらの上ってことですわ
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? We'll get the follow-up after that. Back on the meter until they got this super arc.
うまいそういう感じだね
They are done.
おー大会さながらの動きでした
Player 2 clinches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
うまくいかなかったところがあっても完成できる自分偉いだよ
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on. Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Jumps up. We're just getting started here. We'll take control.
入り口は大丈夫回復するのはありだよ
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
この攻めを通したい
Player 2 with the life lead
こっからこっから
gets the jump in. Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Absorbs the attack and fires back.
ダメージに限られていないぞ
Sticks the combo. And decides he's gonna stay in the corner. Psycho power goes boom! Will this super arc connect?
右手のスピンを込んでいくそうそう
Gets clipped by the anti-air.
ナイスナイスもっと気軽に攻め込んでみてもいいかもね
Oh my heart, I can't, man.
どっちもレベルが高すぎるよ
Will we see a drive going in with Devil's Reverse? Lots of distance here as both fighters look for an opening. KO!
めっちゃいいや
I think I forgot to breathe that whole round.
そうですねこれでも一旦換気してきます
Starts the party with a jump in. All right, who's gonna swing first?
お互いの全てをぶつけ合うのか
This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
強みを押し付けてね
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. That's a combo, and that's just the start. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
すごい慎重な立ち回りでしたね
Rips with that huge attack. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. You know we paid to get in here, right?
うむ全て手に取るように分かっちゃいました
In!
イベント行ってみましょう。
Ist keine Option, bekämpfe die eigenen